Danny Flexent here for Seconds Out with unbeaten prospect Michael Hennessy Jr. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Danny. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Glad to hear it. You've had quite a variety of experience so far in a very short professional career. Obviously fought out in Saudi as well. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Did you ever think you'd have so much variety so early on?
Definitely not. I was, it's been a great year, a great start to my professional career. Like you say, the Saudi Arabia thing came out of nowhere. I had no idea until about 3 weeks before, and it was a very pleasant surprise to box on such a great stage, And being out there in the hotel, being surrounded by like greats of the sport, having pictures done with them, it was incredible,
We interviewed your dad earlier, and he was saying that sometimes his enthusiasm for the sport starts to wane, and one of the key things that's kept him in recent times is your passion for the sport and your own career. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, yeah, it's great, but I can understand why he's lost a lot of enthusiasm for the sport. He's had a bumpy ride, but he's getting back on top now, and hopefully he stays there.
Do you know who you're going to be fighting on Saturday night, and do you know much about them?
Yeah, I'm boxing a Hungarian called Richard Barbar. Won 5, lost 5. Haven't seen much footage of him, but I've been told he's a soldier, like an actual soldier, so he's going to be strong and fit, and come to fight, and hopefully I'll be able to exploit some openings.
What have been the key lessons you've learned so far as a pro that you need to kind of change from the amateurs?
It's with the pros, I suppose, I need to mature a little bit more, but as far as boxing goes, I need to take my time a lot more, stop getting involved and wasting so much energy fighting, and use more of my boxing ability and get hit a lot less, because they're little gloves, they hurt a bit more. So,
are you still growing, do you think?
I feel like, yeah, really do. I do feel like I'm growing. I'm only 19, turn 20 tomorrow, so I feel like I've got a lot of, maybe not so much growing, but a lot of maturing to do. I feel like my body needs to mature a lot, and maybe grow a beard or whatever, so.
I'm not sure that will help boxing wise, but you never know.
Make me look a bit more.
Yeah, well, that too. Does that make it a challenge to know where you're sort of aiming for once you start challenging for titles, either domestically or whatever, because you don't know what size you're going to be when you get to that level?
Yeah, it does. I suppose that is a point, but yeah, I'm just taking every fight as it comes. There's no rush. Like I say, 20 tomorrow, so next year looking to step up to maybe 8 and 10 rounders towards the end of the year, and then start pushing for titles, hopefully one step at a time. I'd like to win every single belt there is: Southern Area, English, British, Commonwealth, and eventually European world titles.
I don't think anyone's done that yet, because they've been talking about, I think Daniel Dubois is kind of trying to do the same thing, but I don't think anyone's done it, because the English title's relatively recent. I don't think anyone's ticked every box just yet, so that's a good goal to have. You mentioned obviously it's your 20th birthday tomorrow. Celebrations presumably are going to be put on hold till next week.
Of course, yeah. I've got a lot of support coming down Saturday night, so hopefully great win, and then a great performance, most importantly. Then I'll go out and enjoy myself, enjoy my birthday with my friends and family.
East London, watch out. Lock up your daughters.
That's it. Watch out. It's going to be a crazy night.
What's it like when you have things like this come up when you are still in camp or right before a fight? Is it kind of frustrating that you can't do what all your mates are doing?
No, to be honest with you, I'm used to it. Like my birthday, it's in November, so it's right when the season starts getting in the amateurs and stuff. So I'm always used to being training while it's my birthday and fighting in competitions. So it's no different.
And what are your kind of ambitions? You mentioned about kind of winning every belt on the way. How far away do you think you are from a Southern Area challenge, for example? What's the timeline?
I'd say the first belt I'd like to fight for is the WBC Youth. Hopefully end of next year, start of 2021, and then probably a Southern Area 2021 as well. So one more year of learning, gaining experience, getting more rounds under my belt, and then Southern Area.
Who are the current boxers that you look up to, or that you look for take elements of their style for yours, either domestically or internationally?
Yeah, Canelo Alvarez, he's my favourite without a doubt. I do watch a lot of fighters, I watch a lot of boxing, but Canelo is the one I sort of study and try and copy, if you get what I mean. Like, watch what he does when he's training, and watch little moves he does, little tricks, and practice them when I'm shadow boxing all the time. So,
what are some of the things he does that maybe the more kind of casual observers wouldn't be aware of? What are the kind of little tricks or nuances that you spot?
Well, one thing I've noticed with Canelo in training is he is constantly repeating combinations, constantly repeating moves, slipping his head, throwing shots. Like he's just he just relentless with the repeating. So I've been trying to incorporate a lot of that in my training, and of course his head movement is second to none. He doesn't get hit, does he? I love his body shots. So yeah, it's weird because I'm quite a tall, slim fighter, and he's a bit short and stocky. But I try and emulate a lot of the hooking and stuff he does.
Be like the Lanky Canelo.
That's it, yeah, Lanky Canelo.
Not the best nickname ever, but you know, it's a starting point.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't stick.
Fingers crossed. No one will watch this. All right, no, I'm joking. Before I let you go, people want to follow your journey, obviously on social media. How can they find you? What are your handles?
M Hennessy Jr on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you'd like to follow the journey, it'd mean the world. Thank you.
Brilliant. All right, well, we wish you the best luck on Saturday, and we hope we get to watch you on 5 Spike.